is we're going to do a Ford Interceptor police car. Now, typically when we do cars, we have a video of of the car that we're going to do or something similar to that. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those for this old of a police car. So, Ford Interceptor police car. This kit has been around for a long time. It's actually a Ford Galaxy. I believe it's a Galaxy 500. This is some of the drawings on here for the XT, because there was an AMT fire chief car and a couple other things over the last 20-25 years, I would assume. So you could do, it's got the roof mounted sirens and flashlights, which we'll do. It does have a 429 Boss Interceptor engine that comes with it. It's got the police weapons that would come with it, the radios, optional push bar, different types of wheels on it. Now what we're going to do, because this kit can be built with either an engine, or if you don't want to do it as an engine and you want to do it as a curbside model, which means a curbside, there's no engine, you can also use this, which does not have an engine. And I don't know whether or not we should put the engine in or not. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do curbside, but we're going to build the engine. And then we'll have a 429 maybe for a different diorama or something. Or we could put the engine in here and not use this piece. That is the dilemma. But let's see what we what do we got that comes with the kit right now. So we have the AMT Ford Interceptor police car. So let's start with this. We've got a engine delete that fits underneath the frame. We've got the hood. We've got a firewall. We have the interior. We've got the 4-door exterior. We have blue lights. We have red lights. We have an exhaust system and rear axle. We have engine parts as well as the wheels, detailed wheels, just standard without the hubcaps. We've got a back seat. We have a detailed, if you look at it, very detailed dashboard. Let's see what we got here. That is the back bumper. We have the engine that we can put together, the 429, that's separate. We've got this that has more firewall details. It's got a push bumper that's made of wood. It's got some of the weapons, other stuff that goes on the engine here. Steering wheel. And then we've got the front end. Here's your whole front end with the front bumper, grille, lights, engine parts. Here's your hubcaps and your light bar that goes across the top that you have to build, and some other stuff. Here's your CB radio, rear mirror right there, spotlights it looks like, or sirens. Maybe they're sirens, maybe they're spotlights, not sure. And why they have a chrome oh, that must be the radio. Okay, I was gonna say that's weird that they would have a chrome battery. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Goodyear. Actually, they say Goodyear on them, so they're Goodyear tires with good tread, and they are hollow. And we have one-piece glass. Now let's open up the decal sheet. And we have all these. We've got police, highway patrol, Chicago police, state police, New York State Police, New York Police Department, City of Troy Police Department, Highway Patrol, California Highway Patrol, Ford Interceptor police car, car number 83, police, radar, license plates, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police. I guess that's these, Las Vegas Police there. California Highway Patrol, Las Vegas Police, Chicago Police, City of Troy Police, New York State Police. And it's a, it must be a 1974, so maybe they're all 74s. Yeah, it must be a 74. I thought it was a 60 something, but it looks like a 74. So '74 Ford. The one thing it does not have on the directions is how to paint the car or any placement for decals. So that means we're going to have to decide for ourselves how to paint this car. And I'm not from Chicago. I'm not from Las Vegas. I'm not from California. I'm not from Troy, Michigan. I'm not from New York. So I'm going to have to figure out how to paint this car in a way that I would like to see it. So before we do sub-assemblies, I'm going to go do some research. And when we come back with the sub-assembly, I will be painting this car. I'll be painting the body. So I'm going to paint the body first, just this part with the hood. So when we come back, you're going to see this with all the sub-assemblies, and you'll know which direction we're going with this. Anyway, so we don't have a video to do, and I'm going to go paint this. And as you can see where these screw holes were? Because it doesn't have the detail in the front, I don't know whether I'm going to put the engine in this or not, because this was really made as a display model at one point, and it still came with the screws, I think, or with the axles. So I don't know if we'll build the engine, but I do know I have to figure out what color to paint this car, and to make it go with at least one of these sets of decals. All right, so I'll surprise you, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, guys, so voila, this is the color I decided to paint the car. We still have some touch up to do on the blue, but we're going to do the we're going to do the City of Troy, Michigan. So we're going to do the City of Troy, Michigan. They have blue and white cars. So I've looked some up online. This is kind of the body styling that they had back in the day. This is the light bar here. So that light bar is going to get painted. I'm going to do that light bar with the chrome paint. So here's some of the sub-assembly. Here's the wheels ready to go. We're going to paint these blue, the same color as that. And we also have first we're going to paint all these with a black primer, but these are going to be blue. This is the undercarriage. This will be silver, plus we'll do some rust and black. We'll detail that. We did build... Pull this over. So we did build the engine. This is the 429 right here. It's ready to get painted. It's not going to have chrome. It's a police engine. I don't know whether we'll actually put it in the car yet or not. Probably will, because the engine block itself has a hole through it, which is for the axle. So it's not something that we could use on a diorama. So we'll probably just paint this up. Factory Ford blue, put it in there. Blue's a big color with this one. We've got the firewall. We've got the interior dashboard right there. Dashboard will be black. We have put the seats together. So we have the seats here. This will be black. The front grille comes with the bumper, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to primer we're going to spray this a matte color. So we're going to spray this with flat, and we're going to spray the back bumper with a flat, because I'm not putting chrome. I guess chrome bumpers just don't feel right with this. So We also have the whole interior, which pod here, which is going to be black. And then we have this, which is ready to go, which is the whole chassis. And this chassis will be black as well. So we don't have a lot of parts that we need to paint. We've got some of the other chrome pieces here, which I'll probably just leave these chrome. But the radio, I think this is a radio. So what the radio we may or may not leave chrome. I don't know. But right now, I'm just going to concentrate on doing the police car as it's supposed to be. Now, I haven't decided yet. And if I did this, let's see, this would have to fit like this. And I honestly don't remember ever seeing a police car that had pieces of wood in front of it as for pushing. Now, they may have had it. I am not that old. I was born in '66, so I was really little when they would do that. I mean, I know they have push bars on them that are kind of like the thing that's on the General Lee. But, yeah, it's not something that I'm familiar with. So we're going to go ahead and take these parts over to paint. So I'll meet you at paint right now. We're going to primer them in black. Primer, I think everything in black today. And then we will paint the rims and stuff as usual. We're going to use Rust-Oleum. When we only use really Rust-Oleum and the Krylon paints, and most of today is going to be Rust-Oleum. So we're just going to use those paints, and I'll meet you over at paint. So all we do is spray the clear over top of the black primer, and that will give us a gloss, leathery look to our gloss, not leather, but like vinyl gloss for the interior parts. So we use, if this is your first time watching, the panel line accent color, especially black, we use on the grills. And what it does, it's a really thin black, and as you can see, it just fills up, especially on your chrome pieces. It fills in the low-lying areas, which allows for the grills to really stand out. So it is something you can use on various pieces, from chrome to wheels, even to the chromes to wheels, even on your dashboards if you want. So we sprayed this with a matte flat on this chrome because it makes it look more steely, and now we've done the grill. We'll come back and we're going to put a little bit of white, I don't even know what the color is, but we're going to put some in the headlights there, and then we'll put the amber colors, the translucent amber, in for the turn signals, and then the grill will be done. And then we have the back to do, which we've already done blue, and we're just going to do a little black over the blue to pull up the panel lines there. Okay, and then we'll do white here in the reverse lights, and then that is done. Alright, so as you can see with these, I'm gonna do some black wash in the wheels, because I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna put any hubcaps on, or maybe I'll only put like 3 on and leave 1 off, and then one of the wheels can just be a dirty wheel. All right. All right, so I'm gonna what's called dry brushing, which you basically take a brush, put some paint on it, get most of the paint off, and then you just dry brush, and it will bring out detail. Now, we've already used the panel line color in here, the black panel line, so by dry brushing it will also bring out details. And I think we'll wait for it to dry and we'll do some more. What?
It just dropped to like 20 degrees out there.
Oh, it's cold.
No, I mean it just did that.
Oh. All right, so let's see where we are with this kit. So here is our dashboard right here. And what I did was painted a little bit of silver and then left these areas black, like right here where the speedometer and all is. And then I use just a regular Crayola white pencil and go in there, and that kind of details the dashboard. I think you saw this on camera, but we painted the hose on the front of the engine. The rest of the engine is just going to be blue. It's a police vehicle. It's not a show car, so it's not going to have a lot of chrome or anything. So the only thing we have on there that will be chrome, which isn't really chrome, is the air cleaner, which will sit on here like this. It'll sit on the top of the engine, and it'll sit like that. So I did leave off one side of the exhaust for now because I want to make sure everything fits in. We've got some radios. Let's see. Here's some of the radios that we just painted black and then painted a little bit of silver on them. We have the shroud here. Here's one of the radios here. Here's another radio. So the radios, here's another radio. Police have a lot of radios. We have not yet detailed the shotgun. That's, I think, another radio. I haven't determined whether we're going to use the wood planking for the front yet, but we painted it brown anyway. The back bumper, we put the lights in it there. We are going to glue this the axle on the back with the exhaust. We'll put that on there. That's pretty much, this isn't really detailed underneath. I mean, this is just a curbside kit. So even putting the engine in it, I kind of feel like we could just use the insert here and it would be just as good, but we have an engine. Like I said, there's a hole through the engine, so since we can't use the engine for anything else, we'll just do that. We've got antennas here ready to go, the mirrors, spotlights. So we're going to put this interior together, put the firewall on, finish putting the fan belt on the engine. Tires are really looking cool. I mean, this really looks cool to me. So we have the tires with just the blue rims. I don't know if we'll put these moon hubcaps on there or not. We can. We have them. So we have them that we could put on there. I don't know. I kind of like just these rims, actually. And the light bar came out really awesome. So we spray painted this with chrome. Then we put the lenses in there, and then we used the black wash in the siren. So that looks really good. That'll be the last thing we glue on. And then the front grille looks good with the bumper. So I guess what we'll do is we're just going to put this all together. Seats go in here. Everything, the interior is all black, so there's not a lot of detailing. Police cars aren't known for their interiors because people throw up in them, and they're really not made for comfort. So there you go. So we'll just be putting the interior together and put the wheels on. They said the front axles, there's really not even any front suspension. The front axles are just metal axles here, and then we can screw this together. So we only been working on this. I mean, the paint has taken more time than the build. This is similar to the 57 Chevy that we did. So next couple are going to be kind of long builds, but this one here is just a fun police car. All right, we're almost done. As you can see, we have the engine that is now inside the chassis. We have the wheels on the chassis. Underneath has been painted. I haven't hooked up the exhaust system yet, but I will. Wheels could have rolled, but I decided to paint them or glue them. Now this side, because I really, really like the details and the look of the wheel, the steel wheels with the, hubs missing. So I like that. So this side's like that, and then this side, we put the moon hubcaps on. So this has the moon hubcaps. The other side does not. And we have our interior with all the radios. And so we got radios, we got spotlight, got the different radios, we've got the fire extinguisher, and we've got the shotgun. So is that where they all go? I don't know. There's nothing in the directions that really shows where this thing goes, where all these radios and all go. So I just kind of put them where I thought they could be. Maybe this is I don't know anything about police cars, so maybe that's the radar gun part. And there's a radio with the mic and everything. So who knows? But that's my interior. Here is the front of the fascia, the bumper with the grille, and here is our rear bumper with lights. Now, like I said, I'm not sure if I should put this wood pusher on here. If I don't use this on here, I actually have a really cool Chevy pickup with a snowplow. This would be good to use maybe with that. I'm not sure. Anyway, here's our hood. Oh, the light bar came out excellent. We're using a red and a blue light. There's our siren in the middle. And what I did is I resprayed the whole thing chrome, as we saw. And then here is our two-color blue and white police car with the firewall installed. So that will fit on here. And then we're not going to glue this together because we don't have to, because it has two screws. Now I have test fit the body and I've tested the screws and they work fine. So I will show you what this all looks like when we come back. We've got some antennas and other little things, spotlights and all to put on the car, and detail the paint like for the door handles and stuff. All right, we're going to put a little bit of decal solvent right there. So we're going to put a little decal solvent here, a little bit there. And we're also going to do the hood while we got it. So we'll put a little bit of decal solvent right there on the hood. And pull this. And you can use, these came off really good, so I'm just going to use my thumb. But you can use, sometimes people use, and I have Q-tips here to move stuff around, but today I'm just going to use my thumb. So there we go. Is that a little high? I think that might be a little high, maybe. There you go. All right, that looks good. And the American flag according to the pictures. Whoops. Come on. I don't have fingernails. It's very hard for me to pick these things up. All right. Give me a second. There we go. All right. So this is a little smaller. So this one I'm just going to put there. Maybe actually use this, remove some of the water so it doesn't slide as much. There we go. And then we can put the 83 right there. And this police can go right on the hood. I don't know if it goes on the hood. They don't really show us, but it doesn't hurt to have it there. All right, so we're gonna put the rest of the decals on and we'll see you when it's done. All right, guys, so this is the final reveal of the AMT Ford Interceptor police car. And as you can see, we went with the full rack of lights and sirens on the back. We went with the City of Troy Police Department. And this side, we don't have the moon hubcap, so we could show off the detail of the wheels. This side, we do show off the moon hubcaps. As you can see, it's got all the police radar and decals on it. Now there's a little paint issue right there, and I was gonna fix it, and then I thought, you know what, it's a police car, they sometimes will have a little bit of issues. There's also a little paint issue right here, which I probably will end up fixing, but I wanted to do the reveal. It's the day before Thanksgiving. Let's take the hood off. We did build the engine, even though this is not really a car that's got any detail for the engine. As you can see, it still has where the screws went in because it wasn't really a model kit that originally had the engine in it. So it's like half and half. So I put the engine in because why not? And then interior's black, exterior's painted. Underneath, you can see it's really not detailed. So we didn't really detail it that much. But as far as sitting on the shelf, it's definitely cool. I like having an old, I want to say it's a Galaxy 500. It looks like a Galaxy to me. You guys are Ford guys. But it'll look good on my shelf. And I just wanted to make a police car. So this is a cool police car. I wish I had decals for some of the townships and places I've lived, but I didn't. By the way, this does fit. I just have to play with it today a little bit. There we go. But I thought this side would be the beat up side, and then this side would be the good side. As I said, there's a little bit of roughness on it, and there's some paint that I have to probably touch up, but I didn't do that. There's a spotlight on the inside. There's a shotgun. There's some radios. There's a spotlight there. Some antennas got stuck on. So it's a cool little kit. Didn't take long. There's not a lot of parts, but I like it, and I hope you do too. You should get it. It's a fun kit. If you never built a police car, it's a real easy police car to build, and it has tons of decals, so you can do all kinds of stuff with it. Anyway, there is our AMT Ford Interceptor police car. This is our special Thanksgiving Day build, and so happy Thanksgiving Day, and we will see you next time. Remember to subscribe and leave comments and check out all the videos that we have. We have over 220 videos on our channel, mostly real cars, but we've got about 15 or 10 or 15 of the models that we started a couple months ago. So take a look, tell me what you think, and have a wonderful holiday. See you next time.
April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.